Activism isn't necessarily a black or white topic. There's a lot of gray. Some aspects could be positive, but at the same time, some aspects could be negative.
Activism is actually beneficial to society because it gives the public, it shows that the public actually cares about what's going on and allows us to influence events in a way that no government official could, because obviously this stuff's not exactly legal per se, but it shows that the people actually have a voice and they have an opinion over what's happening in the world.
Is not a good role model. Whatever you do not consider her a role model. She will practically, just don't, okay? That's all I have to say, just don't.
I think the cause of radical Islam is kind of just people's interpretation of it. There's a certain sect is called Wahhabism, and that's usually the most radical form. I wouldn't know exactly why people interpret it so radically and so violently, but it could just be a cause of their external factors, their living conditions, etc.
That ISIS is all militarized and stuff like that is because the United States and other countries have been causing issues in the Middle East, and the instability leads to terrorism. But I think this reflects badly upon the other Muslims in the state, because not all people who practice Islam are like that.
Created by external factors like other countries getting involved in the Middle East and not Islam itself.
I think the U.S. poses a greater problem on world peace because while acting as a self-proclaimed world police, it interferes in conflicts in other nations in their own self-interest and for their own economic benefits. Therefore, I believe by interfering in these conflicts, it poses a greater threat than the small, isolated Islamic group in Iraq.
I believe that America is a greater threat to the world because they are, first of all, the world's dominating power, and whatever they say goes in the world. So if they have their own personal interests, they will just speak out, and every other country will follow them. And regardless whether it's a good deed or bad, the entire world will follow, and then America will get their way. However, the ISIS doesn't have much power, so whatever they're doing is literally just in their country. And so they're not a greater threat to the world, just a threat to the people around them.